Hey guys, and welcome to this video. On today's video, I want to talk about the strength of the hair. And for you guys watching this channel for the first time, my name is Alex. I've been having hair loss problems since I was 18 years old, but I was able to regrow back my own hair. I'm now 37 years old and I still have my hair. So in today's video, I want to kind of talk about how strong the hair actually should be, right? And I remember myself when I was having inflammatory problems, when I was having DHT issues with my scalp, when I was having dermatitis, what happened is that my hair became very weak. And basically what I did, for example, if I just touched with my fingertips or just by my fingers, kind of run it through my head, basically I would get a couple of hairs each time. Right, and for example, if I did apply shampoo, I would see a lot of hairs in my hands, and when I did wake up in the morning, I would also see a lot of hairs on my pillow. And basically what happened next is that I become very self-conscious about my hair. I become very careful how I did apply styling products on them, how I did kind of place each hair in different directions slowly and carefully so they didn't fall out, right? And basically the thing is that at that time I had all those problems that I was not solved, and that caused that my hair cycle become weak. And this shouldn't be happening, right? Because the hair itself should be robust, they should be strong, and you should be able to do kind of move them around, even pull them a bit, and they still shouldn't be falling out. Right? This is important because if the hair are weak and if it's just by kind of going with the hands through them and you see a lot of hair falling out, that basically means that your hair cycle is not strong and there is a problem, underlying problems that needs to be addressed, especially if you are, for example, let's say if you are blocking DHT and if you are doing several other things to address your hair loss problem, but you still see that there is a lot of weak hair or a lot of shedding that is happening when you are doing something kind of treatment on your scalp, that basically means that there is underlying problems besides DHT that has to be addressed. And the thing is that you don't want to have those problems on your scalp, right? Because they just weaken the hair follicle, they shorten the adhesion phase of your hair cycle, and basically when as time goes by, this hair starts to decline more and more, even if you are addressing DHT. And if they are still having that weakness to them, like I, for example, had when I was having inflammation on my scalp and dermatitis, then basically it means that you have to work on solving those problems, right? Because they will weaken your hair follicles and it will basically end up having cycles that will have a less and less hair in adhesion phase and more hair in other different phases, and that's not optimal, right? If you want to have as good results as possible, you have to be sure that as many hairs as possible are actually in adhesion phase, and there is limited amount of hair in different other phases like ketogen phase or telogen phase, or standby phase, for example, like ketogen phase. So this is important, right? So if you are addressing this hair loss, always address it from all the angles, as I have been spoken about previously, right? Make sure that you don't have any weak spots in your treatment. And if you do have weak spots, define them and address them, right? And by doing so, you will basically be able to strengthen your hair follicle cycle and be able to get much better results. Thanks for watching this video, guys, and see you next one. Cheers.